Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know Impact Wrestling is always looking to bring in new talent, bring in new stars. They seem to be concentrating on former WWE releases. It's been rumored Braun Strowman. It's been rumored Buddy Murphy will be joining Impact Wrestling. And there's also some rumors going around that maybe Bray Wyatt will be joining Impact Wrestling. And they brought in some newer face like John Schuyler. They brought back the Laredo Kid. So they're bringing in some newer talent. The VSK, another young talent that they brought in. Sam Beal, another young talent that they brought in. So they're looking to bring in. And I've been saying it for quite some time. Prior to them bringing in the younger talent or the fresher faces. I've been saying that for some time that they should be bringing in new, fresh faces that could be the future of Impact Wrestling. And there's one guy that I have in mind that I think would be absolutely tremendous, tremendous in the X division, Impact Wrestling's X division. I'm talking about he's from Italy. Big fan of his. He's amazing talent. His name is Francesco Akira. He is an absolutely incredible talent, former All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion, born in 1999. So he's 21 years old. He's only 21 years old. And if you haven't seen any Francesco Akira matches, I highly recommend that you watch them. He's being called the next Will Ospreay. He's that damn good. And I've been a fan of his for a while. And I subscribed to All Japan Pro Wrestling streaming service. So I've seen quite a few Francesco Akira matches. And let me tell you, this kid is absolutely incredible. An amazing talent. He just ended his most recent tour with All Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's back in Europe. So he's touring Germany. I think he's going to be wrestling in Italy. I don't know his full schedule, but he's back in Europe and doing his thing in Europe. But Impact Wrestling, if they want to scout some wrestlers, they should look outside the United States. Yes, COVID is going on right now, so it could be a little difficult bringing some guys in. But COVID's not going to last forever. This COVID pandemic is coming to an end, and it's time to start looking outside of North America for talent. And Francesco Akira is absolutely perfect. Would be a perfect addition to the Impact Wrestling X Division roster. I'm just thinking Francesco Akira against Chris Bay, Francesco Akira against Josh Alexander will be a fantastic match. Francesco Akira against basically anybody, against Eddie Edwards, anybody in the X Division. Francesco Akira you can actually put the X Division title around the waist of Francesco Akira, and he would be an incredible X Division champion. I know Alex Zane is currently he's in Impact Wrestling. He made his Impact Wrestling debut. I don't know if he signed with Impact Wrestling, but Francesco Akira against Alex Zane in the X Division would be absolutely fantastic. Chris Sabin against Francesco Akira. The list goes on and on. So Francesco Akira, again, born in Italy, is only 21 years old, and he is just so immensely talented. I can't say that enough. I can't say that enough. I'm just looking at article here. So he debuted in 2015. So he debuted in 2015 on the Italian wrestling circuit, working for the Italian wrestling championship wrestling. And he made his debut in Japan, actually Tajiri. I had him on. I had Francesco Akira on my show not too long ago, and he was discovered by Tajiri. I forget which promotion, but Tajiri saw Francesco Akira and invited him to Japan when he was only 20 years old. Just think, the legendary Yoshihiro Tajiri saw something in this kid, this 20-year-old kid that he thought was good enough to bring to Japan, to All Japan Pro Wrestling, one of the major promotions in Japanese wrestling. And so Tajiri brought him over, and he just made his debut in All Japan Pro Wrestling. I said when he was like I said when he was 20 years old, and he just ran with it, man. He just got better and better and better and better and better and better and better. And his match when he lost the All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship to Sugi at a recent show, and that was one hell of a tremendous match. And I was disappointed because he had just defeated Koji Iwamoto to become the new All Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion. I thought he was going to have a nice long reign, but he did lose it in his first title defense against Sugi, and it kind of made sense because his time in Japan was coming to an end. Well, this tour anyway. I'm sure he'll be back, but so it kind of made sense for him to lose the title. But great talent. Scott Demore, if you want to get it, like you want to start scouting outside of the United States, outside of North America, um, well, keep scouting in North America, but also look elsewhere. I think Francesco Akira would be just an absolutely fantastic addition to Impact Wrestling. I can't say that enough. Check him out, man. Check out Francesco Akira. I'm not sure what matches of his are on YouTube. If I don't know if you can find Francesco his match against Sugi on YouTube. If you can, I highly recommend it. If you see his match, if you can find his match against Koji Iwamoto, I would definitely recommend that as well. But definitely check him out on YouTube. Once again, Scott Demore, Impact Wrestling, please, please, if you ever decide to look outside of the United States for talent, once this whole COVID pandemic ends, and it's coming to an end very soon, please consider Francesco Akira. And I know he wants to come to North America. When he was on my show, he was mentioning he wants to wrestle stateside in the States, and I believe he mentioned Canada as well. And so hopefully I'll get to see my first Francesco Akira match live. But definitely, like I said, he would fit in perfectly in the Impact Wrestling X Division. Francesco Akira, check him out. Definitely talented. Again, people are calling him the next Will Ospreay. I don't think he kind of likes that. I think he wants to be just Francesco Akira, but I think that's a great honor, a great compliment for people are calling him the next Will Ospreay. So definitely check him out. I'm sure you can find a few matches of his on YouTube, but he's a great talent. Absolutely love Francesco Akira, and hopefully we'll see him in an Impact Wrestling ring one of these days. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me today. Anything else, anything new, any news breaks today, you know where I'm going to be, right in front of this microphone, breaking it to you guys or talking about it. So until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.